Welcome to Celebrity Home Critique. I'm Camila and I'm an interior designer. Today we'll be talking about Kim Kardashian's home. So this image right here, I assume it's the entrance, and it was on the cover of AD. A lot of this home has been more speculated than anything. We've seen it on the Kardashians, we've seen it on Vogue, but so far what we can note is that it's very Dune-like if you haven't seen the movie. Very neutral, very like raw materials, so just, wait for it. Let's start off by saying that there's a lot of archways and a lot of sculptural furniture, but it really seems like no one lives in here, which is really interesting. Like, she probably has someone that's cleaning every 5 seconds because she has like 4 or 5 kids, I don't know how many. So it kind of amazes me how they keep it always clean. Obviously, maybe behind the scenes it's not the case, but for the most part they're very clutter free, and they just have the essentials in every single room. It seems like there's a lot of living areas, which I will show in a bit. This is like the piano room, the music room. The piano is very light oak, and then there's a whole space. And I just sometimes think, like, what are you, like, if you're buying a big space and it's just very bare, I guess there's an art to it, or it looks like this empty space that where you could be full of creativity. But then I'm thinking, what a waste of real estate, right? Too, she could have bought a smaller home and could have had smaller rooms and just go with that. I mean, I love the vibe to it. I think I'm just seeing a lot of this sculptural sofa, and it's kind of boring me. It's very repetitive, and I'll show you more. There's a lot of this going on, very similar to that sofa. So it's like, how many repetitions do we have to see this, right? And when does it become interesting or intriguing? Hey, it can be neutral, but can you make maybe the shapes of the furniture a little bit more interesting? Her kitchen is, pretty huge. I like that there's no upward cabinetry. I think that's in right now. Very wabi-sabi, a lot more warmth because of the white oak. And I really like it. I think it has some relevance to it, to the place, and it acts as a good, warm piece in the house. I like the choice of dishes as well. You can see that they're very clay-like, which is what she's going for around her home. Now let's talk about her bathroom, which was talked about a ton last year. I like this bathroom. It's different. The wash basin is really weird. It's quite flat. And then the mirror is reflected on the other side. It's not like a mirror stuck to the vanity. I'm gonna give this house a 9 out of 10 just because it's different.